Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm going through my grandfather's pocket knives that I inherited. Before I get into this pocket knife here today, I wanted to give a shout out to a channel that was a real early supporter and really helped me out. RH Blade and Shade, really good channel that also talks about pocket knives and the things he does and everything. And I don't think he has enough followers, so if you already don't know about RH Blade and Shade, please check him out, give him a subscribe, and all that. I'm still new to YouTube, and I didn't know who was talking about my channel at first, and I was kind of going through the mentions section of my page, and I noticed that very early on he had done a post and directed people to come to me, and I had not the presence of mind or anything to see that. So he's a real early supporter, and so I just wanted to give him a shout out and let him say thank you. I guess it's Thankful Thursday and stuff like that. So I did not want that to go by without acknowledging and appreciating that. So with that said, this pocket knife is unknown. I don't know who manufactured it. It's a pretty nice little knife, not perfect, but pretty nice. All it has on the tang stamp is made in USA. But other than that, I don't see any identifying marks or anything. But it's real nice. I actually spent a lot of time trying to clean this up, so it looks a little bit nicer than it did when I first got it. So I got, this is the best I could do so far on cleaning things up on this pocket knife. It's got decent pull, and a pretty good snap. It does have it's a little bit loose in here, a little bit wobbly, but not too bad. And it's got this nice bottle opener / screwdriver type of thing, which is also, pretty decent pull and a decent snap. And it's got this bit of an old school, as I almost drop it, bit of an old school can opener, with this little lip, which also has a pretty good snap. It works pretty well. I did some cleaning and oiling, and it has this punch blade here, which again has a pretty good pull and snap. So not that I can show off too much as far as corrosion and stuff like that. Missing the last brass liner, so as always that makes you think early 40s, World War II era American pocket knife. It does have, I don't know if this is a repair or not. It feels very smooth. But it's kind of pulling back here on the side, so it's got some gapping going on in there and stuff. And and this color is different, so kind of makes me think these are plastic handles, and this is some kind of repair that just seems to be sanded down real well to match. So there you go. Don't know what else much to say about this guy. So yeah, it ended up being pretty nice little pocket knife. The blades themselves are a little bit bent inwards towards each other, so they almost kind of rub. But other than that, it's pretty cool. They cleaned out the inside, so it's not real gunky in there. So yeah, just kind of a nice little anonymous pocket knife that works pretty good for camping. And that's about it. Yeah, the other thing I was gonna, that sort of concludes the portion of talking about this pocket knife. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the channel itself. I put a poll on my channel, asking people what they would change, if anything, about the channel, and the results of the poll are most people are saying don't do anything. It's that it's great, and that is great. I've said this before in other videos. The amount of subscribers I have is getting close to, dangerously close to 500 subscribers, which is really great. And when I watch my videos, I gotta be honest with you, I don't get it, because I feel like I just kind of drone on and do that, but I must be doing something right, because folks are gravitating towards this and liking what I'm doing. A few people voted that to talk about my grandfather a little bit more, which I'll do a little bit, and then the only other kind of second place thing to change about the channel was to do more sort of restoration and cleanup of these pocket knives. So I'll probably do a little bit more of that as I've gone on. Like with this pocket knife, I've done a little bit more cleanup. When I first started, I was just putting them out here, putting some oil on there and selling them, and as I've gone on, I've been experimenting with cleaning them up and doing that kind of stuff. So I'll probably start doing a little bit more on those pocket knives to clean them up a little bit, and I'll film it and kind of go through stuff. There's a big, there's a learning curve on that too, and doing it right and doing these pocket knives justice. So I'm starting slow on that too. What else was I was going to talk about something else, but now I'm forgetting. So yeah, I haven't done a lot of cleanup of these pocket knives in the past, mostly because there's so many of them that I just don't have the time. So I don't know, I'm not going to be doing a ton of restoration and cleanup and stuff like that. So I'll do some here and there and stuff like that when I get some time to actually do some cleanup. It is kind of funny to me, of the poll, absolutely nobody wants to hear my personal thoughts on things, which I just got a kick out of, and I totally understand, and that's totally funny. I just thought I'd bring it up because I thought that was hilarious that nobody cares about that. Rightly so. I don't need to be BSing on stuff that nobody really cares about. I'll keep it focused on pocket knives. I didn't want to mention it because it made me laugh. But yeah, coming up on 500 users, subscribers. Crazy, and crazy to think that, like I mentioned before, the RH Blade Shade has less subscribers than me. So please go subscribe to him, and yeah, thank you to everybody. I think that's about it. So thanks for watching if you made it this far. Thanks for listening to me kind of pontificate a little bit, and I hope you like this pocket knife, and that will do it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye now.